morning, it's Lynette with Charmed Grammy Crochet. How are you today? I want to welcome you to my channel. My channel is a crochet channel. I am learning to knit, so now we're doing some knitting stuff. When my husband and I are traveling in our RV, I do some travel videos. Right now we are staying at my son's house, son and daughter-in-law, with 2 of our grandkids and 3 dogs, while we're waiting for the house we just bought to be ready for us to move into. So we're real excited about that. Some different format will be coming along when I am moving and taking our stuff out of storage, getting reacquainted with what we own, which isn't that much. I mean, it is a storage room and a little, but it's what we have left of our house that we had for 35 years. And we recently just purchased new furniture because we didn't save any of our furniture. So we have a lot going on as far as that goes. Now it's a waiting game. So just some admin stuff, and then we'll get into more personal and crochet stuff. If you're new to my channel and you would like to do so, please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate that very much. Like and comment. I do reply to all comments eventually. Sometimes I get a little slow on it, but I do reply at least with a heart to all comments. And if you want to hit the like button, that would be really appreciated as well. So on to some crochet. I have been working on the top that I wanted to make, and gosh, right now I can't remember what the name of it is, but I believe it's listed in the description box below. Not Outlander, something with land in it is the title, is the name of it. And it was a free pattern on Ravelry. I think it was Ravelry. I am using Caron Caron cotton cakes. There's like 2.5 cakes of something that I frogged, rolled up into this big, huge ball. And if you guys don't know, clippy clips are the best way of keeping your yarn in place. And they're cheap. You can get them at the Dollar Tree, a packet of them. And they, keep it from unraveling more than you want it to if you clip it in the right spot, which I did not do. Okay, but now I will. There. So now it's not going to go anywhere further than that clip, which is really a nice feature if you don't know about doing that. And this is what it's looking like so far. I'm really liking it a whole lot. I'm a fluffy girl, so this is one panel. Normally when I'm making a shirt or anything that has multiple panels, I like to do them together. So 2 rows on this and then 2 rows on the other, then 2 rows on one and 2 rows on the other, or something to that effect, so that I can do them with the same tension at each time, so that they'll hopefully end up being the same size. But because all my cakes are rolled up into here, I don't think I'm going to use that much to make this top, so I do have more cakes of this, but I just didn't want I want to go through the big ball as big as my head before I, went into the cakes that are still caked. So this is what this is looking like right now, and I think I really love it. It's real pretty. Wear it over a tank top, it'd be great. So that's the first thing. I am using a blue one. I'm using the blue one. Let me see. 4.5? Yeah. 4.5 clover. The 6 is my favorite, but this pattern calls for 2 different size hooks. It said 4 and 5. I went with 4.5. I usually, my go-to hook is a 6, but I went with the 4.5 because I was having trouble with splitting on the 4. So I said, you know what? It's working better with the 4.5. It's not that big of a deal to go. So I will do a 5.5 when it calls for that. And I don't know why it calls for a bigger hook, but I think when you add the sleeves, which I don't think I'm going to add sleeves because my body shape is smaller at the top, bigger at the belly, bigger at the butt. And I don't need it to, I probably won't need to add extra length for the sleeves. It'll just be like a cap sleeve that falls over. That's usually how tops work for me, is that when I get it big enough to go around the bottom half, by the time it gets to my shoulders, it's already here. So, as you can see, if I hold it up against my top, I've already got built-in sleeves. I won't need to add extra. And I don't want it, oh gosh, excuse me. I don't want to have long sleeves. So that's where I'm at. And what I did is, it's a free pattern on her blog. And so I just wrote it out. Because I don't have a printer here, or I would have just printed it. But you know, you've got the ads and all that on the blog. You can get it without and pay for it. I didn't want to do that. So then the next project that I've been working really steadily on is the shawl that I'm making in the oh shoot. Don't eat that, Nina. No, that's not your toy. No. It's not a toy you cannot have. Nope. I'll just keep my foot on that. She'll gobble that down on what she thinks it's a treat. The end of my needles here. She's a 120-pound dog. She thinks that's a treat. And I don't want her to eat it. It would not be good for her. So I am using, these are chiaogoo. You're fine. Chiaogoo, I think they're 4mm, whatever that number is. Red lace with the red non-memory cord. It's a 40-inch cord. 40-inch point to point. And I love the non-memory. I'm telling you, versus the ones that stay curled up, this is the best thing that knitting could have ever thought of. So I've added my second cake of yarn, which is the, more variegated cake. These and the little basket came from Wool Fiber Networks in Louisiana. And this is 100% organic cotton, 437 yards on the skein or hook hank. I have 3 of them. I am now started on number 2. Excuse me, I got such a frog in my throat. Cake number 1 is more purple, and cake number 3 looks more like cake number 1, but they're hand-dyed, so they're a little different, but not much. Cake number 2, you can see more of the yellow coming through, or whitish, non-dyed. I think it's more natural cotton look. But I don't know, since I put this second cake on, I keep getting holes. I don't know what I have done, but I have like holes that I tried to fix here, and it didn't do such a great job. Right there. Then I've got a hole I just discovered right there. And they're not, I must be doing yarn overs or grabbing 2 when I'm coming off the hook or something. And look at that big huge hole. And I could maybe fix it. And that hole, I think, is before my I just noticed it too, but it's, I think, before my lifeline or right at my lifeline. So maybe I grabbed the lifeline and I didn't grab the right thread. I don't know. No, the lifeline is below that, just below that. Oh, but not over here. I don't know. I can't tell the lifeline now that I don't see it. It's got to be in there or else it ripped. No, it's right below. It's right at the lifeline. That's where this big hole is. but I don't have like a lost loop. So I think I've just somehow done, like did a yarn over, or I don't know. But I did put a stitch marker in here, the light bulb kind. So when I come back, I'm going to try to use a hook and see if I can fix that and that one. And I don't know what's the story. I might leave these. They're not fraying because this one also right at the lifeline. So I don't know if I grabbed the wrong thread. I don't know what the heck. I'm kind of thinking just pull it all back until I get to the lifeline and do it over. Or try to fix it. I don't know why I made so many mistakes along the way here. On this, since I changed the yarn. It's a mystery to us all, but I'm not happy because I was doing so well, and then I got all these mistakes all of a sudden. And I just don't know if I can fix them all, because it's a mystery, as they say. I should probably put another, oh well, keep this. I keep this in my yarn bag. One of my subscribers sent me this with all the little, yeah, I'm going to mark that stitch. It's got all the little light bulb kind in there. I like them. I think they're kind of cool looking. And they're very lightweight. It doesn't weigh it down. I have noticed it's getting heavier, and when I get all of, or like more than halfway through going across, my right-handed needle gets heavy. And it, like, maybe that's where I'm having my problem. The needle gets heavy and I'm screwing it up. But it's not.
He cut down the first man as he turned toward the wolf.
So we're going to keep knitting, but I might have to frog back. When I get to this next point, on the next, thank you. When I get to it on the next round, I'll see how well I can fix them. If I can fix them, we'll go on. If they don't fix, then I'm going to frog. Just back to the lifeline, and I'll be so glad that I have it in there, right? So that's where we're at with this project, and those are the only, well, and my traveling purple scarf, but you just saw that in the last video. I haven't worked on it since then. I haven't picked up my hexagons. We've been kind of busy because, as I said, we bought a house and then we went furniture shopping, and we bought furniture for the new house. And now we're just kind of waiting because we can't move anything. You know, we don't have possession yet. It'll be at least another month for possession. So now we're just driving each other crazy, wanting to go shopping and buy things that we shouldn't be buying yet. Furnishings that, like, oh, this would look cute, or let's decorate this room like that. But there's stuff that we still have in storage, like all my elephants that have to go somewhere. Because I can't get rid of them. I think I've already got some of them placed. Some of the bigger things. And we might need like some shelving units, or, well, there's shelving, built-in shelving in the, around the fireplace. There's a fireplace. Oh, did I mention that? It's an actual wood-burning fireplace, but I think we want to get an electric fireplace insert for it, because you know, a wood-burning fireplace can be really dirty, and I don't want to deal with that. So electric is warm and not dirty. But it's got shelving built in next to it. Not fancy shelving, but there are shelves there. They're deep, and there's no lighting. We need to get some more lighting in that room. It's a rather large room for very little lighting. So there's some things that need to be done once we move in. But it'll get done over time. You know, nothing urgent is going on, so that's good. And I know there's a room or two I'm going to want to put some paint in before we get our furniture moved in. So there's just stuff, you know, but we can't do any of that stuff yet. And, and we got to go because it's time to get ready to go to church. So I will see you guys in the next video. I'm anxious to share our moving in stuff with you, and any like thrift shopping and antique store shopping, which is what I want to do a lot of. I love antiques, and I want to put antiques in my house more than what I already have, which isn't very much. So we'll do that together. And that's all I got for you right now. I will see you later. Bye-bye.